Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwidash. And I want to say Shalom, Jakim Nakwat out there, pursuing this truth diligently, coming at you once again with another lesson. This one is titled, "The Lord is going to destroy all you scoffers." Okay, the Lord is going to destroy all you scoffers. And as a matter of fact, you know, the Apostle Har, all right, the lead apostle of Great Millstone, of which I'm not a part of, but that's, you know, who I learned from. I recommend you do the same. Just a couple days ago, put out some heavy curses in Hebrew, the original tongue. All right, for all you mockers and scoffers and you little assholes that keep on, you know, coming against this truth, trying to, you know, thinking that you're doing something, right? And, you know, the Lord's going to destroy all you scoffers. And so today, I came across this video on Instagram, like yesterday or the day before, and it's by this guy, calls himself, I guess it's Jason Scoop, but he also goes by, you know, Donald Trump impersonator. And he's not even good at that. All right, lo and behold, an Edomite, you know, can't do shit right. And I'm just gonna go ahead and play it for you. You know, he decides to stumble by a Hebrew Israelite camp. Now I don't know who these guys are. I'm not familiar with who they are. Could be anybody. They're probably a smaller offshoot if I had to guess, but I'm not necessarily sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. And then we'll watch it. So here you go.
Uh-oh, it's my favorite black Hebrew Israelites. There they are. I love these guys.
First and foremost, we're not black Hebrew Israelites. That's offensive to us.
African American
We're
Hebrew
not
Israelites.
American either.
All right, what are you?
We're just Hebrew Israelites.
Hebrew. I love it. They're Jews. They're like George Costanza from Seinfeld,
So
except
what you got going on?
a little bit darker. Well, I'm your favorite president. We're working hard. We're looking for ceasefire. Russia and Ukraine, right?
We don't want that though.
Look at this guy. This guy looks
Hold on.
possessed.
Hold on.
The
We
guy
don't
on
want
the
that,
other.
though. We don't want a ceasefire.
What do we want?
We want war.
What war?
That's what we want. What?
How can I join the Hebrew Israelites?
Chapter 19 and verse 11.
How can I join? I want to become a Hebrew
You
Israelite.
don't join. You don't join. You see this shirt right here? You see this? What does it say?
Israelite blood runs through my veins.
Yeah,
Oh!
it has to be bloodline thing, right? You don't
They
join
re-
this. This ain't a frat. This ain't a fraternity.
And he that set up on him was called
That's right.
faithful
That's right.
and true and in righteousness. He does good.
And you can see he's really waiting to interject, and he wants to speak. He's rushing the scripture because he's a fucking Edomite. He's a devil, right? And you'll see this is the most infuriating part that's coming up.
And make war.
What do we want to see?
Good and make war.
Tell Donald Trump what we want.
Good and make war.
No, we
There we
want
go.
peace.
Good and make war.
We want war.
Well, I have to tell you, you're very inclusive. You have a mentally retarded black Hebrew Israelite, and I respect that. I respect that so strongly.
Hold on.
So
How about this right
strongly.
here? How about your mama's mentally retarded?
Uh-oh.
Right? How about your grandma's mentally retarded, right?
Well, I have great
Go to,
I have
Psalm
great
chapter
respect
18.
for retards. I have great respect for
Go to
retards.
St. John, Psalm chapter
They're not
18, verse 11,
retarded, but
right?
if they were, they'd be winning retards. That I can tell you. But you guys, best of luck, okay? Best of luck with the war. Look at that. I love the do-rag.
Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan.
And judging by what this guy looks like, just in the face, I'd say he's probably of the small hat variety of the Edomite. And you see, he called that guy a retard, right? Because he was a little bit slow of a reader. Look, man, you little assholes, all right, that like to make fun of people that are slower readers, all right, that's gonna come back and get your ass, all right? You're marked. You came up to that camp just to get marked. Can you believe that? Can you believe that the Lord sent you by there just to get marked, all right, for destruction? And let's see, you know, when the end day comes, if you're gonna have that smug little smile on your face, because it ain't gonna be there, all right? Now the question to you, all right, would be, am I a black Hebrew Israelite? All right, that would be the question. Okay, now let's go to my page. Okay, go and check it out, because and here's me, right? Am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Am I a black Hebrew Israelite? There's more. All right, here, let's see another one. There's probably one of these in here. Well, there's not too many. I don't really like to show my face all too much, but I mean, I can show it real quick. There's the question. Am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Because I don't, it doesn't really look as so to me, right? But you use that term, as it's just a hate. It's just like the term black, all right? It's the term black, which means void of light. And you like to use that term and say, oh, black Hebrew Israelite, black Hebrew Israelite. Well, am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Right? There's a brother down in the Phoenix camp. Is he a black Hebrew Israelite? No. Right? So then are we white Hebrew Israelites? Would that be what we're called then? Because if we're going by color, you're just calling us all by color, right? Mexican Hebrew Israelites, white Hebrew Israelites, black Hebrew Israelites, right? So is that how it goes? Because it doesn't seem like it. It seems like the only time you use that term is to demonize the truth by calling it black. All right, the black. Oh, they're black people. It's black. This is a black thing. It's a blackity black thing. Right? That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. And then you go and you have the audacity to go and call someone who's actually doing something, not being a fucking asshole. He's being him, right? He's being him, right? He's an Israelite. He's being an Israelite. You're not Donald Trump, right? You're over here acting like an asshole, going and wasting all your time pretending to be someone that you ain't, man. Really, you're just a dick rider is what you are, man. If you could switch with Donald Trump, that's what you would do, right? You want to be him. That's what it really is. So here's Ecclesiasticus 27:28, and this isn't really for you at the end of the day. This is for anybody else that, might think of scoffing and then comes across this video. And hey, you might say, oh, well, this video ain't shit to me. Cool. Doesn't matter. You ain't changing the outcome. This really isn't for you at the end of the day. Okay? This is really for edification of us. All right? The Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew, not black Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. All right? We don't put no color on the front of it. Hebrew Israelites. All right? That go back to the bloodline. Okay? This is for them. All right? That are waking up, want understanding, and for edification. Knowing, hey, man, you guys aren't going to make it out of here. Okay? You aren't going to make it out of here. Lord willing, we will, but you're not. Okay? You're not. So Ecclesiasticus 27:28, it reads, mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them. There you go, right? There you go. So, and you always try to find something to make fun of us with. All right, oh, I stuttered, or oh, you didn't see it in the video or whatever, but oh, I got some missing front teeth, and sometimes I might have a little bit of a list because my front teeth are missing or whatever. Go ahead. All right, I did shoot I do have a dumb friend named Cheddar Bob that shot himself in the foot with his own gun. I do live in a trailer park with my mom, right? As they said in 8 Mile. Go ahead, man. I'll do it for you, right? I'll do it for you. So now you're out of content, buddy. You're out of content. So now what? Now what? All right? Fuck you. I don't know why I'm over here. But now you're out of content. All right? I got a balding spot on my head. I'm missing some front teeth, right? I stutter sometimes. I don't have a stutter, but sometimes when I'm reading something, I get tripped up on words. Yeah, there you go, right? I look like this, I look like that, right? And there you go. What now? Right? What now? Okay, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time making these videos. And okay, now what? Now what? Did all the work for you. Now what? It still remains the same. I'm still making these videos, and you're still an asshole. So at the end, the net outcome is still the same now, isn't it? Now, and that's what they do. They look for these little things. Oh, you might have a bug. Oh, are you bald? Oh, it's because you're bald, and you might missing. Oh, because you go. Do you have to? Is being in this this little thing of yours? Is the teeth missing a requirement? Right? Or are we allow retards in because of the speech? Well, retards, right? Oh, do you have to eat a lot of food? Is being fat a requirement? That's what they do, man. That's what they do. They look for these little things and they try to go at it. All right, we ain't talking about how you have some fucked up looking ass teeth. All right, we ain't talking about how your hair makes it look like you get back shots. All right, we ain't talking about none of that shit. All right, those are just ad hominem attacks. Those really don't resort to anything now, do they? Ad hominem attacks don't really relate to anything other than, oh, you look stupid and you sound dumb. All right, now what? All right, I look stupid and I sound dumb. Now what? Now you're gonna ignore me or move on? Or are you gonna be a dick rider? What are you gonna be, man? Because that's how it goes with these people. That's how it goes with these people. And they think it's funny, right? They think it's a game. They think they can come around and then, you know, you can say whatever you want about us. All right, but you realize when we're out, you know, making these videos, or, you know, a brother out on the highways and byways standing there doing the work, and you come up, sure, if we're at a Walmart and you say something, yeah, the Lord, if we're of the elect, the Lord's probably going to deal with you some type of way anyway. But when it comes to his ministry, when his truth, and you're messing with it, all right, calling names and all this stuff, making fun of the truth, that's when you're getting on a different level, man. All right, that's when you're getting on a different level. Okay, so, but that's what you do. You come up looking for content. There was this guy, fucking, what was his name? Oh man, I can't remember his name. But he came up like a couple years ago, dressed up in a Goku costume. It was like Stephen James TV or something like that, something James TV, and he decided to come up in a Goku costume up to IUIC. All right, and halfway through, he actually, I won't say he humbled down, but he quieted down. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He started listening, all right, because I think he realized it was a little bit more serious than he initially thought, right? So you can keep on scoffing, you can keep on mocking. I know that's what you do, but don't come crying, all right, when the Lord is tearing your ass up, all right? You're getting, you know, ripped apart by dogs in the street or something, right? Because Jacob's trouble, we're right coming up into it soon, all right? That we don't have only so much time, right? So, and you got the wars, okay, and you're over here, you try to, oh, they want war, they're over here, they're looking for wars. Anybody can do a Donald Trump impersonation, man, okay? Nobody gives a shit. Move on, womp womp, okay, cool, you can do something. Nobody gives a shit. You ain't special, okay? Maybe special fucking Ed, all right? That's it. See, we can do it too. We can do it, all right? How about that? Your mama's a retard. Your grandma's a retard. Right? So, let's see. It says, is he their strongest reader? And all these people in the comments, marked. Everybody that left a comment, marked. Everybody that laughed at this shit, marked. Marked. Right? Is he their strongest reader? Let's see what we got. Let's look at all these marked people. Let it load. Gives me time to grab a drink. Come on, man. All right. I don't know how I got it full screen that one time. How did I do that? Huh. How the hell did I do that? It's interesting. Well, it's fine, because don't need it, because it says LMFAO, literally. He read it so strongly. And let's see some of these people. Some of these people are just fucking coons, man. We got this guy. Alright. Jahi Jabari. Alright. He's a yoga. So this guy is this guy's a yoga instructor. Alright. And he's doing all this shit. Alright, and he's got, you know, Shiva Jatas. Alright, and he probably knows that. He probably likes that. And he's really, look at this shit. He's got long hair. The way he posts, this guy's a faggot incognito, man. This guy's really an incognito faggot. Okay? And here he is. This looks like a Sikh. Alright? Some type of Sikh guy. Or, some type of Sadhguru or whatever the fuck this guy is, like they were saying. But, you know, this guy's if he's not an Elamite himself, he damn sure wants to be like one. Alright, he's learned the way of the heathen. Said, what else do we got? It says, yo, why they got homie reading? It says, absolutely why. He doesn't know his ABCs. Cracked me up. Alright? He does know his ABC. So, and look, a lot of this is a lot of you fucking two-third ass ninjas, man. Alright, you can see another one. Another one that's going to be set up for destruction, right? You know? 2/3 of my people shall be cut off shall be cut off and die. Alright, that's why you gotta go. That's why you gotta go, man. It says absolutely he doesn't know his ABCs. Well, that's crazy that he don't know his ABCs because he read. I heard what he said. Did you not hear what he said? I'm sick of you fucking assholes doing that shit, man. Because you try to do that with the brother. This guy's not as good at reading as the brother down there in South Carolina, and that brother's improved down there in South Carolina. He's the brother down there in South Carolina that teaches without the Manatazatba. He's not quite as non-fluent as this guy. This guy is, he's a slower reader, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. Who's a slower reader? Who's a slow reader? Who's a fast reader? Because when this brother taught, and I'll say brother because I don't know exactly what they teach. They probably go off on some other name, but for the sake of the video, right, and what he was doing, I didn't see nothing wrong in this video, so they've yet to been determined. All I know is that they're wearing those French t-shirts, so that's already a sign of a bug-out camp. But the so-called brother that was in that video reading, I heard what he said. I heard the scripture. I got it. All right, the brother out there in South Carolina, you can hear his stuff great. All right, he's improved through this truth. You don't know how long that guy's been in the truth. And even if you've been in the truth for 20 years, sometimes, look, reading isn't the easiest thing, all right, just because you can do it. If you didn't have that ability, all right, or you weren't taught at a younger age, or you had a harder time grasping it when you're younger, and you didn't have somebody that really worked with you to do it, you wouldn't be able to do it. And to prove it, go and pick up another language right now and just start it. All right, and start reading in that language too, fluently. Okay, that's going to take me some time. Why? Because you need some time to learn it and grasp it and learn all the ins and outs. And even if you start learning that language for 2 or so years, there's going to be certain words that you don't know. There's going to be certain words that you stumble with. You're probably going to be a slower reader in that language, right? You're probably going to be reading Chinese like Hong Kong, all slow. Why? Because it's hard. It's hard to learn like that. All right, and you just have the privilege of being able to read fluently. All right, so you think that it's easy. All right, and a guy that can kickflip a skateboard probably thinks it's easy, but it's not easy to other people, man. Okay, that's what you need to realize. So over here acting an asshole, all right, being a fucking dipshit, all right, to people. When they're actually trying, they're actually doing something. What are you doing? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Okay? So all you mockers, man, you're gonna get taken out. So we got Trump Brian. All right. We got that was awesome. All right. There's an Edomite. All right. Let's look at his photos. You can just see what type of people these people are, man. They're nobody special. Right? Nobody special. Okay? That's an Edomite right there. All right, spending all his time being a falconeer. Okay, so we are not black. Skin clearly black. Interesting. You call yourself white, but you're not white. Okay, you're pink. Okay, look at you over here. Is that a fucking cigar in your mouth? Oh my god, you're like the biggest fucking jerk off ever. Oh my gosh, look at this fucking pile of fucking joy goths, man, over here. All right, looking like a bunch of fucking assholes. All right, familia. What do you like a wannabe little, did I say New Jersey? Oh, North Carolina. I'll say if that says, New Jersey, I'm like, oh, this guy's a Jersey fucking asshole. You're like the definition of what it means to be a fucking dickhead. Atlantic City. So yeah, you're like the definition of what it is to be a fucking asshole. Look, New Jersey, oh my god, I couldn't That's hilarious, man. That's fucking hilarious. Because you look like New Jersey. You look like a fucking jerk-off from fucking New Jersey. And here you are at a fucking New Jersey devil. I knew your ass was fucking from New Jersey over here looking like a fucking prick. Alright? Looking like an uncircumcised fucking cock. Alright? So get the fuck out of here, man. That's, New Jersey. I didn't even read it, man. I tell no lies. I did not even read it. And I'm like, this guy looks like a fucking New Jersey jerk-off. Alright? And yep, sure enough, over here looking like fucking Pauly Shore anyway. To the dust with you, fucking asshole. Anyway, there, I cussed you out in a way that you'd be familiar with. What else do we have? How do you not bust out laughing while doing this? Seeing double ugh. Yeah, you'll be seeing fucking double soon. Because look how they act when they realize what they say doesn't bother you. It's hilarious. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit. What are you talking about? Another fucking dumbass. All right, it looks like you're a coon from what I can see. It says, I love your confidence, brother. He looks possessed. If they want war, send them to Ukraine. Why are they here? You don't get it. You don't get it. You want your beloved society to keep on going on. You dumb whore. All right, there, you can get it too. See, we can call everybody names. Is it going to settle anything? No. Right? Reads well for a third grade education I. Bro, you didn't even spell it, and they're laughing. Reads well for third grade education I. What? Reads well for third grade education I. That should be reads well for a third grade education. All right. You're lucky they didn't hurt you. All right. What else? I'm unhurtable. There's that pride. All right. Let's go and get that. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You're not going to understand that, but it's all right, E. It's all right. It says, I'm unhurtable, that I can tell you. It says, they ain't doing shit. They ain't hurting nobody. They a bunch of straight up clowns. Imagine that being your job, dressing up like you're an extra in the Charles Heston movie, spewing hatred all day long. Another Edomite? I'm guessing it's probably another fucking pale skin if I had to guess. Yep. There you go. Said you had me sweating at the words mentally retarded. Be careful out there, Jason. They need Jesus. No, the fuck they don't. All right. You can have Jesus. All right. It says a little bit darker. Are they making fun of Jesus? Their religion is based on blasphemy. No, it's not. It says, yep, and they get away with it. Go on the street and blaspheme Muhammad and you'll be arrested in 2 minutes. No, you won't. No, you won't. Where'd you pulled that from your ass? All right. It says, not only that, come to our Muslim countries and insult Jesus and see what happens to you. So that's not abstaining from all appearances of evil. These people, you're all going to die. May Yahweh Shemiao Shai send death, torment, and destruction upon you. Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha. May you all die. May you all know, all right, the cause of your death before it happens to you. May you know that all this stemmed from you being a scoffer and mocker. Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha. All right, may the Lord send death and torment upon you and your families. Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha. All right, so there you go. Another curse on you. It ain't in Hebrew. All right, a little bit, but not a lot. All right, so there you go. You can get that. You can get that curse for you. Yeah, man. It's gonna be bad for you. It's gonna be real bad for you. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. All right, no, he's sending curses. No, he's sending curses. Fuck off, fucking asshole. We're done with you, man. We're done with you. Okay. Really, you ain't nothing to us. We like making lessons on you, all right? Thanks for the content. But at the end of the day, I'm going to close out this lesson. I'm going to go back to, doing what I'm doing, all right? No, you're not going to ruffle my jimmies none, right? Do it for edification. The flock gets fed, all right? Lord willing, Yahweh Shemiao Shai looks upon us that are teaching favorably, all right? And that are, that are in this truth favorably. And that's it, man. At the end of the day, we get riled up in the videos, but you ain't, really ruffling some jimmies all too much, man. It's at the end of the day, after these lessons, all right, we close out, of course we do what's acceptable to Yahweh Shemiao Shai. Then we go get some food, work, watch some TV, and you're not on our mind like, oh, that guy, oh, I can't even sleep at night because of this guy. Oh, man, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit, doing a whole bunch of nothing. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. And you had a double case of pride. All right, acting prideful in your actions, and then on top when you said, nothing can hurt me. Oh, may Yahweh Shemiao Shai make you eat those words. Babu Kasha. All right. It's gonna be great. All right, and may it be a grand destruction. Okay, so we're sick of you assholes, man. It's just funny because it's not funny what you're doing, all right, because what you're doing is wrong and it's wicked, but it's funny. Your destruction is going to be funny, all right? Your death is going to be funny to us. So you guys are evil. We're not evil, all right? Is the Lord evil? No, the Lord's not evil. God and Jesus Christ are not evil. Well, let's see something that what you would call God and Jesus Christ said. because the Father's name is Yahweh and the Son's name is Yahushai, and that's who's really speaking. All right, is the Lord in this. But you don't agree that he's called Yahushai, or you don't agree that the Lord's called the Father's called Yahweh and the Son's called Yahushai. So let's go see. It's in the Bible. So who you would call God and Jesus Christ? Let's go and see what God says. Okay, let's go and see what God says. Okay, it's really Yahweh, but for your sake, right? Because you don't believe in Yahweh, you believe in God. Let's see what God says. Is God evil? Is God evil? You would say no, right? But us saying we're gonna laugh at your death, we're evil, right? So if we're following the footsteps of the Lord, all right, and of Yahushai, all right, or as you would say, Jesus, all right, and he is one with, I and my Father are one. Let's go and get that. We got to go and get it. So John 10 and 30, this is Yahushai, who you would call Jesus. Jesus speaking. John 10 and 30, I and my Father are one. That's Jesus for you, right? We call him Yahushai. That's his real name, okay? Because you've turned Jesus into a character. So I and my Father are one. So the Son, who you would call Jesus, is in the same mindset as his Father. If his Father doesn't like something, he doesn't like something. If his Father likes something, he likes something, right? That's how it goes. So, going into, where were we? My bad. Going back, did it close out? Right here, Slack you. Duh, I don't know what I'm doing. Proverbs 1 and 23. So, let's see what the Father has to say here. All right, so, are we wrong if we say that we're going to laugh at your death? All right, we're wrong. We're evil, right? We're evil for that, okay? Let's see. Because is the Lord evil? No. Then how are we evil? Proverbs 1 and 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. This is really talking about Israel, actually. But it can be used for you in the next coming part. Because anybody that doesn't do what's acceptable unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, anybody that's not doing what he wants, you're gonna perish, and your calamity is gonna be laughed at. It says in verse 25, but ye have set at not all my counsel. That means you set it as nothingness. It said, and won none of my reproof. That's correction. Come on. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. All right, there you go. Got to finish it up with 28 because it's great. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. So if the Lord's going to laugh at your calamity, we're not allowed? We're not allowed to say, ha ha, look, the Lord got his ass. The Lord got him, right? Look at that. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? We can't celebrate the downfall of our enemies, all right? And the Lord's enemies, really? Because you're you're only our enemy by default, all right? Because you're the Lord's enemy, and the enemies of the Lord are the enemies of us, okay? So we can't celebrate, that the Lord took out one of his enemies. We're evil, so the Lord's evil then, right? Because he's the one that took you out. He'd be evil, right? See, now I got you in a fucking time loop and you don't even know what to do about it. Because, no, the Lord is not evil. Well, if he was, but killing, this doesn't make any sense to me. All right, that's you. All right, I'm not gonna read that because I don't know. You're interpreting it wrong. Well, it's pretty clear what it says. Okay, so, but hey, man, you assholes, you're gonna be taken out. Okay, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a wonderful thing. All right, you're perishing. It's awful, horrible, terrible, but great for us, bad for you. Right? Anybody can do it, you fucking asshole. All right, just slow your voice. Anybody can voice train. All right, and you're not even that good at it. I'm not that good at it either. You're not that good at it. All right, you got his mannerisms down. I'll give you the point and stuff like that, but you don't sound nothing really like him. All right, and the vocal pattern could be better. Right, but whatever. All right. I guess this is what this guy does. And that's all he does. Right? He just goes around from place to place, just doing dumb shit. All right? just doing dumb shit. So that's what he does. This is what he does in life.
I want it that way. Yeah, I remember you.
Did you know?
Do I know what?
2 mornings ago at 6:30, I was
What
being
happened?
sentimental, and so I remember the dream because I woke up right away. And Donald Trump, I'm in the office with his team.
Wow.
And I'm sentimental, my head down. He goes around like this and kisses me on the lips.
That's
And
incredible.
that's a real dream.
He had a dream. I kissed him on the lips.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen today. But best of luck. I love you. I love you.
That's what he does.
Well, I'm here with the 2 greatest African Americans to ever live, Biggie and of course Tupac. And look, I know Biggie and I know Tupac. Nobody knows Biggie and Tupac like I know Biggie and Tupac. Believe me. Frankly, I think these 2 should have been the first black presidents, not Barack Hussein Obama, who just.
So this is what he does. This is all he gets his kick out of. Right? All he gets his kick out of is just this. And I guess he's a so-called comedian. Not very good at it. But what can you do? If we look through, he's probably come in contact with the Hebrew Israelites before. But let's see.
We're here with the black Hebrew Israelites. They're here celebrating my birthday very strongly. Look at them. Ah, that's okay. Well, I'll come to him. All right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Peace. We need the peace. Very fine people on both sides. Both sides. Look. I want to thank the Hebrew Israelites for coming here to celebrate my birthday today very strongly. They're all here celebrating my birthday. That's all I know all about the Hebrew Israelites. Nobody knows.
This camp's bugged out. You got a guy over here with long hair. This guy over here with long hair. Looks like dreads. This guy over here looks like he shaves his face and he has braids.
The Hebrew Israelites like Donald Trump. Believe me. Believe me. I watch you guys on YouTube. It's incredible, right? But I want to thank you for celebrating my birthday. I got the Hebrew Israelites on my side. That's right. That's right. Come here. That's okay. We don't need to shake hands. My nationality is Donald J. Trump. That's my nationality. That's the only nationality that I have. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, if I was a slave, I'd be the best slave ever. I would be an incredible slave. All the other slaves would be jealous of how great I am at slaving. Believe me. Believe me. Ooh.
He's a very wanted Edomite slave.
Well, we'll have to see. I've been through a lot. I've survived a lot, just like you guys, the black people. I've been through a lot.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Right up.
And the people shall take them and
That's
bring
right.
them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Shall possess. What does that mean, possess? Possess means to own. Ownership over these people, right?
Shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants. For what?
I have great relationship with Bibi in terms of Netanyahu, right?
Go ahead.
There we go.
And handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
They shall what?
Unbelievable.
Rule over their oppressors.
So that's in the kingdom of heaven. That's in the kingdom of heaven.
Well, I'm for it. Everybody, all the Hebrew Israelites vote Trump 2028. Believe me. Believe me. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. They won't show. They won't show. The Hebrew Israelites. They won't show. They won't show. He dropped his phone, and that's okay. That's okay.
There you go. More folly. Let's see. We could probably. So yeah, I knew it just right off the bat with you know how he said he's my favorite people, the Hebrew Israelites. So I was like, he must have come in contact with them before. So we got that one. We got that one. Let's see. He's probably come in contact with them before. There's probably another one on here if we keep looking. And I wonder if he's specifically I know he's just walking around. I wonder if he's specifically looking for Hebrew Israelites. Now, what does this guy originally sound like?
Well, I want to wish a very happy Father's Day to a great dad.
No. Terrible. What do we have? Let's see if we got any more. Here he is in Vegas. So, yeah. There he is with the two coons. All right, the Hodge twins. There he is again. All right, those are Edomites. That's why I likes them so much, because those two guys are Edomites. Look a little bit more and see. Nah. Doesn't look like it, but there's probably some more down on here somewhere, but it's funny. It's funny, not what he's doing. It's just funny that he's wasting his time, doing all this, and it's just gonna lead to his destruction. And it's funny to think how he's gonna be crying like a little bitch in the end, man. Really, you're gonna be really scared, man. And it's funny. It's funny to us. So let's get Galatians 6 and 7. It says, "Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." You're putting wickedness out in the world. Guess what you're going to get back? All right. If you plant tomatoes, you get tomatoes. If you plant grapes, you get grapes. If you plant apples, you get apples. If you plant wickedness, you get ding, 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 wickedness. All right. So that's what's coming to you, man. The Lord's not mocked. All right. And you got to realize that the Lord sent messengers. Okay. Messengers. So, they're, really on the behalf of, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Now, not all these guys. Some of these guys are reprobates. They're just bug outs. But when they are reading from the Bible, okay, they're not, how do I explain it? Just because they're wrong doesn't mean they're wrong all the time. All right. A broken clock is still right once or twice a day, depending on if you're using a 12 or 24 hour format clock. All right. So when they're reading the scriptures that were read were both right. All right. They didn't say anything wrong. Okay. They used them correctly. Okay. So essentially, they have a zeal. I will give the brothers the benefit of the doubt that, I can't say them necessarily, because the one guys I could see that they were doing wrong, right, because of the shaved faces and the long hair, but they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Okay, so they're trying to do the right thing, but they're not going about it the right way. So they're still trying to serve the Lord. All right, and the Lord sees that. All right, it's just not, if you're doing it wrong, the Lord's not going to look upon it favorably. Okay. But the things that you did right, all right, the Lord does know. You weren't, doing it mockingly. You weren't just doing it for this. You were trying, you just weren't doing it all right. He's not just going to pass you off. Go, well, they're trying. You need to do it what's right, all right? But he also knows at the same time that you weren't out there, like, mocking or just doing it just to, gain a name for yourself. You were actually trying. You just didn't have it right, okay? It's better than someone that's not, it's better than someone out there scoffing, right? You're trying, but again, trying it isn't, enough. You really need to be doing it according to the right way, okay? Hopefully I explained that. I don't want to, commend these guys. Like, these guys are doing great. No, they're going off, but they're doing something. They're trying to do something, right? Is what I'm saying. This guy is doing nothing, all right? This guy is doing nothing. So, and the guys that are sitting around doing nothing, they're doing nothing. Not making no videos, not trying to do any work for the Lord, right? They're doing nothing. These guys are trying, all right? And hey, it's seen by the Lord, but still, if you're going off, the Lord's not going to like that, right? But when you're reading the scripture rightfully, the Lord knows that. The Lord, had that on you to read that scripture rightfully. So in that point, you mock that, you are mocking something that is for the Lord, okay? For the Lord. So, But you know, that's how these guys go. They show up, get themselves marked. All right, there's a lot of assholes that go and do something like that. They'll make a fucking short Grand Theft Auto video. They'll go and make a short form content, right? Instagram Reels or TikTok or YouTube Short, or they'll go and make a post, or you know, try to do a whole video doing some dumb shit and mocking the Hebrew Israelites. And all those people, man, it's not going to be good for you. Proverbs 26 and 27 says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return unto him. So if you dig a pit for somebody else to try to fall in, guess what? You're going to be the one that falls in that. You roll a stone, all right, trying to take someone out, that stone's going to return and hit you instead. Okay? So anytime you try to make the Hebrew Israelites look stupid, try to do something that harms them, it's just going to end up harming you. It's just going to end up making you look stupid. Okay? We're not going to do it. All right? We wise as serpents, harmless as doves. All right? That's what we're commanded to be. And we're not going to do anything to you. All right? There's another scripture that says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. All right? We're not too. Matter of fact, there's another scripture that says, whoso revengeth shall find revenge. All right? Roughly paraphrasing. So if we try to go and whoso... Yeah, right here. Ecclesiastes 28:1. He that revengeth shall find vengeance from the Lord, and he will surely keep his sins in remembrance. So we can't do anything. We can't try to go and handle business on our own hands, all right? Or take business into our own hands, all right? You can go ahead and make fun of me because I messed up that word. I'll allow it. You know, the Lord will kill us if we do that. So you don't have to worry about us. We're not aggressive. We're not going to attack you, all right? Now, I can't speak for all Hebrew Israelites. I can only speak for, you know, the brothers and also, you know, I won't say sisters shouldn't be doing that anyway, but they're not, you know, out in a setting like that or on a comment board or anything. But we're not going to attack you, you know, unprovoked. All right. I mean, if you swing at us, yeah, we'll probably, you know, if we have to defend ourselves, yeah, we'll swing. But we're not going to hit you because you call us some names or bald or that we couldn't read. Now I can only, like I said, I can only speak for us that are in this truth rightfully. All right, the ones that are, you know, affiliates or, you know, either with GMS or affiliates of GMS, because GMS is the only camp out there that's moving rightly. Okay, and the affiliates are moving in a like manner of GMS because that's who they learn from. But other than that, no one else out here other than us, all right, the affiliates in GMS are moving correctly. Okay, so, you know, IUIC is not moving correctly, so I can't say, you know, they had a big fight not too long ago, so I can't say that they won't hit you, but I can say that us, all right, we're not going to throw hands with you because you called us a name, all right? Like I said, if you punch us in the nose and we have to defend ourselves, yeah, anybody's going to defend themselves in that case, all right? But that whole, these guys are wanting, no, we're not going to do anything to you, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai will, and again, you don't need to fear us. Here's a scripture for you. You don't need to fear us. Here's who you need to fear. Here's a scripture, and then we'll close out. Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So, you don't need to fear us, all right? You don't need to fear man at all, right? And because we wouldn't kill you, all right? But that's the worst that we could do. So that's not, you don't need to fear that. What you need to fear is the guy, that the man, all right, the power, all right, that can send that judgment upon you at the hands of another man, or do whatever he destroy your soul and body in hell. He could do whatever, man. He could turn you inside out if he wanted to. He could turn your ass into a worm. Right? He could turn your ass into a bird and have you attacked by a cat. Right? He could. Not that he would, but he could if he wanted to. That's who you need to fear. All right? Not somebody that can only harm you physically. Right? Not that we would harm you physically. I already read the scriptures. All right? We have to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Okay? We won't even pinch you. We won't even flick you. All right? We might say some harsh words, but we won't hurt. We'll hurt your feelings, but we won't hurt you physically. Right? So, but you always get, oh, they're gonna attack you, they're gonna attack. Don't worry about us attacking or doing it. You need to worry about the Lord attacking you. Okay, you need to worry about the Lord killing you. You need to worry about the Lord putting you in terrible situations, because we're not going to do it. The Lord's going to do it. You're worried about the wrong people. We're not going to lay a finger on you. Okay, the Lord will, but we're not. You're worried about the wrong people. You're worried about you have it all mixed up, man. You need to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, not us. Okay, we're not going to kill you. We're not going to hurt you. Okay, other than your feelings. Okay, we might kill your ego. Right? We might hurt your feeling, right? But we're not gonna hurt your body or kill you. So you need to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But you won't. Right? So the Lord's gonna destroy all of you scoffers. All right? No doubt about it. He is gonna destroy you. He's gonna put you to death. All right, in terrible ways, car accidents, burning alive, getting shot up, getting stabbed up, drowning, dying on planes. All right? All those and more. Okay? If you don't, well, really, you're an Edomite, so there's nothing you can do. But you Jakes that do that, you need to repent. All right? You need to beg Yahweh Shem Yahushai for mercy. Delete those fucking dumbass little videos that you make and do what's right and acceptable to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because that's our goal. All right? Is to do what's acceptable unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's our reasonable service. Our reasonable service. It's reasonable. It's not asking too much. All right? And it's a service. Remember, we are servants, all right? Now, we are essentially servants, but the Lord doesn't call us servants. He calls us as friends, all right? If we're a part of the elect, of course, all right? So, get right, all right, or get left, right? So, and get left means, get left in a pool of blood, because the Lord's going to kill your ass. The Lord's going to kill and destroy, all of you scoffers, you mockers, you proud people. It's your ass, man. So, when it happens, don't come running to us. So with that, we close out. Lord is edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing, shalom.